engines purring, steel and fire, leather gloves, raw desire. Every mile a lawless beat on the highway, hearts compete. Jacket, fist of steel, every mile a rebel feel. Guitar screaming, bending high, drums pounding, reaching sky. Rap chant overlay. Ride fast, live free, break the chains, follow me. Chrome endless blaze. Sunrise paints the desert gold, outlaw stories yet untold. Sunset bleeding on cracked streets, engines pounding, heartbeats meet. Leather jackets, worn and torn, every mile a soul reborn. Rise rebels, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the open road we rode. change. Every mile a pulse, a beat. Every road a story complete. Outlaw fire, burning bright, trucking hard from day to night. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the open ride. Mountains fade, rivers call. Every mile we risk it all. Leather gloves, worn out boots, following freedom, chasing roots. Every mile a heavy load. Engines roar beneath the stars, chasing dreams in rusty cars. Outlaw heart, never tame. Rock and roll is our flame. Guitar wails, drums collide. Freedom burning deep inside. Neon lights and midnight rain. Every turn a pulse of pain. Tire skid on broken streets. Every mile the outlaw beats. Screaming free drums crash like an angry sea. Through the bends, the night ignites. Outlaw heart, endless night. Outlaw heart, never tame. Rock and roll is our flame. Guitar wails, drums collide. Freedom burning deep engines hum, leather soul. Every mile a broken road. Tires spinning, hearts collide. On the edge, nowhere to hide. Rust and chrome, ride with me. Rock and roll eternally. Guitar screaming, drums ignite. Freedom blazing through the night. till the show. Leather boots and torn up jeans, chasing freedom through the scenes. Pounding, tires spin, every mile a chance to win. Leather gloves and scarred up hands, riding hard through endless land. Road kings, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the highways we unload. Mountains rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Solo, tearing high, drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bends, the storm, the rain. Road kings ride, break the chain. Road kings, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the highways we unload. blaze. Leather boots, worn and torn. Every mile a soul reborn. Bending high, drum zones pounding, reaching sky through the bends, the night, the storm. Highway outlaws, hearts transform. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning, wild rap. Headlights cut black and night, engines roll, hearts ignite. Leathered hand gripping tight, every mile of rebel fighting. Midnight lawless, wild and free, trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. Stars above, asphalt below, every road a chance to grow. Passing towns in neon haze, every mile sets hearts ablaze. Kiss on guitar engine roar, tires scream, every mile a reckless dream. Leather gloves, wind in hair, freedom lives everywhere. Passing towns in neon light, desert winds and endless night. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Mountains rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. City lights fade far behind, every mile rewrites the mind. Guitar blazing, bending sky, drums pounding, echoes high, rap chant overlay. Ride the storm, claim the night, kings of asphalt take the fight. Through bends and rain, through storm and dark, asphalt kings leave their mark. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Sun peeks over endless plains, asphalt kings forever reign. guitar blazing, drums explode on the open road we rode. Passing town, shadows fall, every road a rebel call. Leather gloves, wind and air, every mile a truth laid bare. Guitar solo, tearing high, drums pounding, shake the sky. Through the bands the night ignites, rust rebels, endless nights. Rust rebels, wild and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode on the open road we rode. Sunset bleeding, chrome reflects, every mile a story connects. Leather gloves, steering tight, racing shadows in the night. Rebel wheels, chasing fire, rock and roll fuels desire. Guitar blazing, drums explode, trucker spirits on the road. Desert winds, city lights, every turn ignites the fight. Leather jacket, boots of steel, every road our fate reveals. Gibsons crash like a stormy sea through the night, through storm and rain. Rebel wheels, breaking chains. Rebel wheels, chasing fire, rock and roll fuels desire. Guitar blazing, drums explode, trucker spirits on the road. Engines roar, tires scream, every mile a reckless dream. Leather gloves, wind in hair, freedom lives everywhere. Passing towns in neon light, desert winds, an endless night. Leather jacket, boots worn down, every mile a rebel crown. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Mountain rise, rivers bend, every road a faithful friend. City lights fade far behind, every mile rewrites the mind. Guitar blazing, bending sky, drums pounding, echoes high. Rap chant overlay, ride the storm, claim the night. Kings of asphalt take the fight. Through bends and rain, through storm and dark, asphalt kings leave their mark. Asphalt kings, fierce and free, rock and roll eternally. Guitar wails, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. Sun peeks over endless plains, asphalt kings forever reign. Engines roar, tires grip the night, leathered hands chasing the light. Every mile a rebel song, the open road where we belong. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and rollin' under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning, wild ride. evening sky, through the bends and not the storm. Highway outlaws, hearts transform. Highway outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll. Under the sky, guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom burning. Wild ride. Headlights cut the pitch black night, engines roar, hearts alight, leather jacket, scars of pride, every road a wild ride. Stars above, asphalt below, every mile helps the outlaw grow. City lights fade far behind, the open road clears the mind. Midnight outlaws, fierce and free, trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. Desert winds, mountains bend, every journey fuels the end. Leather gloves grip the wheel, every mile the outlaw feels. Guitar bending, echoing long, drums pounding fierce and strong. Rap chant overlay, ride the night, live the fight on the streets tonight. Through rain and storm, we take the lead. Midnight outlaws, hearts free. Midnight outlaws, fierce and free, chugging fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide, rock and roll on the midnight ride. Stars fade, sunrise glows, freedom is the road we chose. colors glow, passing towns we barely know. Leather jacket, worn out boots, every mile ignites our roots. Guitar screams bending high, drums crash like stormy sky. Rap chant overlay, ride or die. Through the storm, never hide. Through the bends, the night, the rain. Thunder road rebellion, break the Thunder road rebellion, ride with me. Rock and roll roaring eternally. Guitar blazing, drums collide. Freedom burning, wild ride. Rain fades, sun starts to rise. Freedom lives in our eyes. Engines purring, steel and fire. Leather gloves, raw desire. Every mile, a lawless beat. On the highway, hearts compete. Horizon bends, neon fades, tires spin through city shades. Leather boots, worn and torn. Every road, a soul reborn. Devil's chrome, ride or die. Rock and roll under open sky. Guitar blazing, drums ignite. Freedom burning through the night. Mountains high, valleys deep, every road a secret to keep. Leather jacket, fists of steel, every mile a rebel feel. Guitar screaming, bending high, drums pounding, reaching sky. Rap chant overlay. Ride fast, live free, break the chains. Follow me through storm night and burning haze. Devil's chrome, endless blaze. Devil's chrome. rock and roll under open sky. Guitar blazing, drums ignite, freedom burning through the night. Through the night. Sunrise paints the desert gold, outlaw stories yet untold. Engines hum, tires scream, every mile a broken dream. Leather boots steering tight, chasing freedom through the night. Asphalt outlaw, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Mountains bend, rivers blow, every road a chance to grow. Leather jacket, torn up jeans, every mile fuels the scenes. Guitar crying loud, drums and pounding, shake the crowd through the night, the storm, the rain. Asphalt outlaws break the chain. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway. Wild ride. Asphalt outlaws, ride or die, rock and roll under the sky. Guitar screaming, drums collide on the highway, wild ride. Headlights cut the endless night, engines roll, hearts alight, leather jacket, wind in hail, every mile a daring dale. Midnight rebels ride the flame, rock and roll fuels the game, guitar screaming, drums collide, freedom blazing, wild ride. Passing towns, fading signs, every road a tale that shines. Stars above, asphalt below, every mile makes the outlaw grow. chain road kings, wild and free. Rock and roll eternally. Guitar blazing, drums explode. On the highways we unload. Road kings, wild and free. Rock and roll eternally. Headlights cut the black and night. Engines roar, hearts ignite. Leathered hands gripping tight. Every mile a rebel fight. Oh, midnight lawless, wild and free. Trucking fast, just you and me. Guitar screaming, drums collide. Rock and roll on the midnight ride. On the midnight ride. Stars above, asphalt below. Every road a chance to grow. Passing towns and neon haze. Every mile sets hearts ablaze. Guitar solo bending high, drums are pounding to the sky. Through the bends, the storm, the rain, midnight lawless break the chain.